Woohoo. Oh boy. I gotta get my thing fixed. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. Let's see how long it takes people to join. This is weird. I'm not used to doing this on this. Er. Hi guys. So it's a little bit of a different setting right now. Um, because as you can probably tell, I don't have much of a voice. Um, I for the past week, I would probably say since Monday, um, I've had a really sore throat and I've been coughing a lot and the nasty stuff and uh, I've had like sweats and it's just not been great. So I'm still getting over it. I don't have much of a voice just because the coughing has like ruined me. So because of that, I wasn't able to record anything this week, which really pissed me off because I really like planned out everything that I was gonna do because I had like an idea to get the discussion video out for the Sanders asides, but by the time I wrote everything down, like I couldn't speak anymore. Um, yeah, and so I missed work one day this week, and it's bad. Um, so because of that, this live stream will probably be short. I'm probably not going to do the entire time just because it's I need to rest my voice. And like if I laugh or do anything really with my throat, I that happens. I cough really bad. And it sucks because like I've been hanging out with my brother and CJ and everything, and we can't like I can't do anything fun because I keep coughing my flipping head off. Oh, and also my posters are on the wall right now. All my posters are gone because they're down on the floor. Because I got the Virgil set. Um I got the um, taking on anxiety, accepting anxiety part one and two, and then becoming a cartoon. We got all those, and so they're in frames down there. But because taking on anxiety is number three, I had to move all of them to put it in order. So that's a project I'm going to be working on when I get to feeling better. Because right now I'm okay for the most part, but like if I stand up and down real fast or do any kind of like heavy movement, I get so dizzy. I have like it's kind of like in video games where like they show a character moving fast and you like you know how like you see the thing and it kind of moves and then like there's copies of it and the copies go into the other character. That's how my brain feels. But not fun. So that's where I stand. I wish that I had content for you guys, but I can't record anything with this with my voice the way it is. Um, I thought I was getting it back because yesterday I was fine, but last night was really hard on my throat. I kept waking up every couple of hours, just hacking away. It was terrible. Um, because I really want to get you guys some content because I haven't really been doing anything other than these live streams. Um, and right now I'm on my selfie stick, so I'm sorry if it like jars really bad. I know this is not a flattering um position to see because like you know the chin and I'm fat. Um, but like it's just really hard for me to sit and not lay down, I guess. All the kitties are in here though. Dot's in here and so is Callie and Virgil. Um, but anyway, um, I did want to let you guys know. a couple things. I was gonna say that the Sanders Asides discussion, like video, like everything I want to talk about, is all written down. So like once I get my voice back, that video will be out really fast. Um, that won't be any problem at all. And then I'm starting the outline for the Creativa Twins video. And then I also have another video that I'm working on that's kind of like a, I guess it's just like a, it's related to the discourse video, but it's not about, not only about that. It's something else too. So, oh, nice, Jackie. You got to be a member on Thomas's channel. Congrats. I've been a member since the thing, maybe since it became a thing. Um, it's kind of nice. Yeah, I watched the stream. I know there are a lot of things that happened in the stream. Um, but well, I used to think that it was bad for me to tell you guys if you guys weren't part of the stream, but Joan came out on Twitter and said that they don't see it like that. Like, there's a difference between someone giving you cliff notes of the stream and then actually watching it. And I kind of agree with them. It's kind of different. Um, it's different to be uh, actually there, I guess, and you know, not being there. Um, I have cats wandering all around my room getting into shit. What do you want, Dot? Callie? Um, yeah, hi Maxie, my voice is terrible. So I'm hoping after today, like once I get done doing this, I'm not gonna speak the rest of the night. I'm gonna tell CJ that. I haven't told them yet, but I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna try to rest my voice, and drink lots of water and probably more hot chocolate. Um, Callie, Callie. Sorry, she's being a butt. Um, and then hopefully, cause see, watch. If I clear my throat, I sound just fine. And then, like, over time, this will go away and I'll go back to the way I was. And that's the thing. Like, I've been drinking hot chocolate, and then because I'm not a tea or a coffee person, so I've been drinking a lot of hot chocolate and a lot of water. I also bought some chicken noodle soup that I want to eat too. Though I'm mostly going to just drink the broth out of it. I'm not a big noodle fan. But like I said, see, you can kind of hear it, like as I moisten my throat, my voice comes back, and I think that's what it is. And I appreciate you guys give me well wishes. I do appreciate that. And it's not like I'm not a noodle fan. I am. I like pasta, but like I'm not in soups. Like pasta by itself, like spaghetti or Alfredo, like that's fine. But I'm not a fan of noodles in my soup. What I should have gotten was I need to get some lozenges, but I don't have any money right now. I'm actually really poor right now. Um, and actually, guys, I guess it's okay to admit this. I had to return the scarves to Thomas's store. Um, I haven't actually done it yet, but I sent an email because uh, it was making my credit card payment just a little too high. So I won't have the scarves, but I'll have the sweaters. I also had to skip on all the dark side merch because I can't afford it either. and it sucks, but I have to be careful because the kittens are getting old enough to where I'm really going to need to take them to the vet soon, and I don't have the money right now to take them, and Dot still needs that one surgery for her tooth. So this money doesn't grow on trees, and I don't make enough money at my job. So, and with YouTube going to hell in a handbasket with Kappa, there's no really way of knowing if I'm going to be able to make money off YouTube for much longer. And even then, I don't really make anything off YouTube. That's why I need to make more original content. Like I can't monetize the reacts, because all that content belongs to somebody else. You know, me reacting to it, that's not enough of a. It's not enough of a creation, I guess. But either way, we will eventually get there. I've been having a lot of depressive mood swings lately. It's really kind of been frustrating. Um, to where like I just sit there and keep refreshing social media, really bored and kind of lonely, I guess. Because I don't really like, other than Maxie in the chat, like I don't really have too many friends that I chat with all the time um on social media. And like Maxie and I, we've been friends for so long that like we chat on Facebook Messenger, so it's a little different. Um oh, Dot, Dot, Dot Luna. Hey, Dot Luna, what are you doing? Do you want out? I'm really surprised. Okay, hang on. Come here. Do you want out? Well, come here. Come on. Go out the door. Don't complain to me and then not go out the door. Anyway. Okay. So, anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, depression. Okay. So, excuse me. So, yeah, like, it's so, oh, isn't he cute? He's adorable. I named him Virgil because of that, but then we got that Virgil, so his name's not Virgil anymore. I need a name for him. Because I have this Virgil. Hang on, I don't know if it'll let me do it. Oh, it's a wider camera. Oh, neat. Okay. I don't know what that did. Ah, there we go. See? That's my Virgil. Virgil. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? You say hi to the people? This is Virgil, and that's Kelly. And they always sit with me all the time. Oh, yeah, I guess I could call him Aria, couldn't I, Maxie? Yeah, why not? That'll be his name now. Okay. Back to me. The less cute side of the bed. Okay. Oh, hey, Jester. So, just to reiterate, real quick, I've been sick for the past week. I have no voice, which is why there have been no videos uploaded. I've all my posters are gone because I'm rehanging them in preparation. Because the posters that I got, we got poster number 3, which means they're all out of order. And if I can get, and once I get my voice back, you guys should have like 2 videos coming out really soon. Because I should have no reason not to do it. I'm thinking that I'm hoping those videos can be monetized. Because I really need the money. Trying to think if there's anything else like super big. Oh, I don't know if there are any of you that are super into anime stuff, but I have some more anime stuff I'm trying to sell. Um, if you are, hit me up on Tumblr and I'll send you the pictures of what I've got. We can work out shipping and stuff, and I'll give you a good price. It's older anime stuff though, so. But my Tumblr is vigilantvirgil.tumblr.com, so hit me up. Um, anyway, earlier we're talking about depression. That was another problem I've been having lately. Is that like it kind of sucked because I got out of my depression lull right around the time I lost my voice. So I was like, oh shit, I can't even like record now, and I actually feel like I want to record. Um, but no, for a couple weeks it was just kind of like you know how like you see all those memes where you have like no notifications on any social media site that you use, and it's just like, wow, I'm a lonely son of a bitch. Yeah, that was me for a while. Cuz I'm so bored. Like I don't have any notifications on anything that I create. Like I can reblog stuff and like people will be like, they'll reblog that, but like none of my personal content gets reblogged or retweeted or whatever. Someone asked the feline mother. My favorite anime is Code Geass. Um, I have a Lelouch plushie. He's right there. Uh-oh. He's right there. There's Lelouch and Rico. Rico is from Love Life Sunshine. Cause I'm idle weeb trash. But that's not surprising. And actually I can show you guys a lot of it's covered up, but hang on. Oh, gotta get up. Okay. I guess I could show you my room and like my anime junk. Because this one actually has a turnaround camera thing on it. Nope, not that button. This button. Okay. So I got a Yuri on Ice poster because I like Yuri. And I got a Detroit Become Human lanyard and a Game Grump lanyard. And then I got Love Live posters because I'm a weeb. And then I got Persona 5 wall scroll because Persona 5 is a good game. And this is cute. You guys like this. It's got my old name on it, but that's okay. Mine and CJ's anniversary is very soon. Our anniversary is very soon, so that's very exciting. And then I got the Take the Pikachu poster and Take the Pikachu plushie. I got some fan art that I purchased. And then I got all my games and then like all my anime. Oh yeah, Jester. It's a lanyard that somebody custom made. It just says an android sent by Cyberlife. I love Detroit Become Human. I was actually pretty late to Detroit Become Human as well, but it was a really, really good game. I put a lot of time, into it. No, I loved it. It was lots of fun. Because I first found out about Detroit Become Human from I think it was Jacksepticeye's channel. I think that was the first. I think his playthrough was the first I ever saw. And then after he played it, I bought the game and played it crazy. It's such a good game. I really love the allegory that it has to it and stuff like that. Oh, looks like North has a question, which is ironic because North is a character's name in Detroit Become Human. Okay. Hey Riley, I've been questioning recently, and I know you're ace. I was wondering if you or anyone else in the chat has advice how to figure it out. Okay, well, the best way to know if you're ace or not is to basically sit there and say, when you're questioning whether or not, basically, if you question your sexuality at all, like, am I sexually attracted to that person? If you question it at all, I would say you're somewhat ace. Oh, bye, feline. See you later. Like I was talking to a coworker the other day, and she was thinking that she may be Demi. Um, and it was mostly because of the fact that um, she's not always sexually attracted to everybody that she has a crush on or whatever. And she's like, but I don't know if that makes me Demi enough, because like there have been some people I've met and it's taken me 20 minutes to like them, and then there are people that I've met and it's taken me like years. And I'm just like, well, yeah, you have differences there, so obviously, yeah, that makes you Demi. Um so yeah, North, like pretty much the best way to know if you're ace is every ace experience is different. And pretty much my version of ace, like me specifically, like the reason why, hang on, there we go, that's better. Sorry, the camera was messed up. um the reason why I know that I'm ace is because I personally am not sexually aroused by anything. um and if I am, it takes a really long time. And Disintegrated Dragon is right. It's really difficult to know because you're trying to find something that isn't there. And the best way I can explain it is like when I was growing up and I figured out the term ace the first time, and tried to explain it to my dad, he didn't really understand. Because my dad is, 100% straight white. I mean, he's not white, 100% straight man. He's Hispanic. But like in that sense of sexuality, he is 100% a straight dude. Like, he obviously loves my mom, but like at the same time, he really likes attractive women. Like growing up, he would show me like women from his childhood and shows and stuff, and he would be like, oh, I love this woman. She, I always thought she was really hot and really cute and stuff. And I'm just like, I mean, she's pretty, and like, and then he would ask me like what I thought about dudes, and this was before I came out to him. So, I was just like, I mean, he's okay, he's cute. I never really like. I guess the difference is if you don't look at someone and aesthetically say, wow, I tap that, like just based on looking at them, like you're not sexually attracted to somebody and you don't really feel like, oh, well, like, I guess kind of like, how like you have people in the movies, like movie people. Hang on, I gotta take my jacket off. Like, um, whenever you have like movie stars. I can't fucking talk. My voice is so blah. When you have movie stars and people are always like, they'll post pictures. Like right now, I have a friend on Facebook that is just consistently sending out pictures of Jason Momoa, Aquaman, and he's attractive. And he has a nice body, but it's not. It's just like I'm not sexually aroused by the way somebody looks. I can appreciate what they look like aesthetically without necessarily being sexually attracted to them. And I don't know if I'll ever be sexually attracted to somebody. And that's why I know I'm ace. Um, and yeah, and Disintegrated Dragon coming back in with the knowledge again, like it's fluid. So like even if you're not positive and you want to just label your sexuality as ace right now, you might come back later and change. Like sexuality is not consistent. Um and yes, who said that? Uh Alex Place says, can people who are ace by a romantic relationship be in a romantic relationship? Because I have a crush on this ace person I'm trying to ignore because they're ace. No, definitely. I'm in a relationship. My partner, CJ, they not only am I ace, like I'm asexual, but they're aromantic. So um and we're in a relationship. So it's not the definition of ace and arrow is so broad in terms of the way you feel about certain things. And if you find doing research that you're just like, man, like I have a hard time placing like not the ace side of my sexuality because I'm pretty comfortable with my asexuality stuff, but like how I want to figure out my sexuality in terms of who I'm attracted to. That's where I have a hard time because I just end up using the word queer because I'm just like, I don't know. Like I say pan a lot, but I can't really say pan because like I'm not really attracted to dudes. Um it's just really weird. Like I think dudes are cute and stuff like that, but I'm just not that into dudes when it comes to being in a relationship. So like but like and I know this is probably transphobic and I don't really mean for it to be, but like I can't handle the male genitalia. So it's not like I wouldn't be with a trans woman, but it would be really difficult for me to be with a trans woman because I have a very negative feeling over the male genitalia. Um just because of the fact that I can't I had a very bad experience a couple years ago with a guy and he took advantage of me and it was not good. I'm happy that I have CJ. CJ is someone I see myself spending the rest of my life with because we get each other in ways that I don't know if I've ever been understood before. Um, they're one of my biggest supporters in my name change. Like they're literally, other than you guys, they're literally the only person in real life that calls me by my name, and 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 of course that's by choice because like I didn't tell my job. And I'm still debating with the idea of telling them my name when I move up north. Um, to have them all call me Riley instead of Amanda. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't decided. But regardless, North, if you're still in the chat, um, asexuality is what you make it. If you believe that you choose your sexual preference, if you feel that you are ace at all, you're ace and you're welcome in the community, of course. Um, and like Disintegrated Dragon said, like, you know, your sexuality is fluid. It's gonna change. I have changed so many times and I've only started putting labels on myself when I was 27 years old. I'm only 29. So like for these last, you know, 2 years, I have been exploring myself like so bad in terms of like how I want to know who I am. Cause that's another video I've thought about doing because I guess you guys can tell me if you guys would be interested in a video like this, but I grew up in a very conservative town. Like the town we live in right now is pretty conservative. Very Christian oriented town, Christian, Catholic, um, there's a few Protestants around, but it's a very straightforward town. You know, boys find girls, girls find boys. You date, you get married, you have kids, and that's it. And that's how the city is. Nowadays, it's a little different. It's not consistently like that so much anymore. I have a lot of friends at work that are gay, just like I am, that have partners, you know, the same gender, and there are a lot more gay bars in town now. So you can tell the younger generation's taking up, but because of the way that it was when I was a kid, really affected me in the way that I developed. Um, and a lot of the sheltering that my parents did to me growing up really um bye Maxie. But like it's just not something my my anxiety and my depression really play up because of how I was raised. And I'm not saying the way I was raised was a bad thing because I'm definitely not. I had a very good childhood. But there were a lot of things my parents did that really negatively affected me, and I don't think they meant it to, unfortunately. So that could be a video I could make at a later date, about growing up in the small town that I that's my life for the past like 2 weeks. Um but yeah, so that would be what it would be about. Because I still live, I don't have any more water. It's all the way downstairs. I'm out. Um but yeah, like that would be the video I would make, would be to um just talk about what was like growing up in a small town and not really knowing what to do and knowing who to trust. And the thing is like I'm really blessed with the fact that while my parents don't really get it, they also don't judge me for it either. Because when I didn't even come out to them. I didn't even come out to my parents until after I was already dating CJ. I didn't even like, and when I told them, like I sat them down in the kitchen of our house and I was just like, so I'm not 100% straight. And it took my dad by surprise, but my mom was just like, I kind of knew that. I don't know how she knew, but she did. And my dad was just like, but you dated all these boys. And I'm just like, yeah, no, not really. Like, the first serious boyfriend I ever had, we lasted maybe a year, and now he's like my best friend. We've known each other for over 10 years, and like we were always better as friends. My second boyfriend was the one that I don't want to say I don't want to say he raped me, but sexually assault is probably the term that I would use. And then my most recent boyfriend was a piece of shit. So yeah, fuck him. He doesn't even have to exist. And now I'm with CJ, and it it's so freeing to be with somebody who I really actually feel loves me back. Because of my anxiety and depression, I tend to believe that people just say they like me because they're being polite, not that they actually mean it. And for some of the first time ever, I actually believe that CJ does love me. Um, and what's funny is my dad got over the being gay part faster than he did the uh, ace part. It's very difficult for him to understand that I don't want to bang things just by looking at them. Like, my dad's got these comic books, or not literal comic books, but they're like these, I guess, TV guides or something like that, just like magazines from when he was a kid, of all these old superhero women and like TV stars. And he would just be like, yeah, I was so into her when I was a kid. And he had these pictures of me. He's like, oh, she's so beautiful. And he's just like, yeah, I mean, I thought about when I was a kid, like, I want to bang her. And I'm just like, okay, like, I've never thought of that about anybody. Like, I don't look at somebody and be like, wow, I want to tap that. And no, I'm not surprised Disintegrated Dragon. I believe it. I definitely believe it. Um, and of course, my dad, I don't think he realized the implications of this. Um, and I did kind of throw it back in his face when he said it, but he said, well, maybe you just need somebody to give you a real experience. Oh, okay, I'll call you Link. But yeah, he literally said maybe you need to, and and then and I don't think he realized what he said, because then I turned around and I said, well, Michael tried to do that and it threw me into a panic attack and I came home crying. So what do you have to say to that? he never said that again. But yeah, so that was fun. But other than that, like, my parents have never stopped me. And it's kind of relieving that they don't, because I have a lot of friends online that are afraid to come out to their parents because they're afraid they're going to be kicked out. Like, I have a friend at work that is going to be moving in with her boyfriend, and she's afraid that her parents are going to do something crazy whenever she tells them that she's moving in with him, because they're not married yet, and apparently her parents are like super strict or something. And that's scary. Like, they're even so, and she's on the spectrum. Like, I think she says she mostly does, like, she's mostly pan, she said. So it's kind of like she could never tell her parents that she was pan, because she doesn't know what they do, because they're like super religious. So eh. And I feel so bad for people who have that problem. Like, I'm really blessed that I don't have that problem. Um and you guys are talking about the difference between pan and bi. This is the best way that I have learned to discuss the difference between pan and bi. And the reason why I think I'm more bi than I am pan, even though I have a no, where's my pillow? Oh, here it is. It's a pan pillow, but it's got ace on the back. It's a double-sided pillow. Um okay. So my analogy is this. Okay. Imagine you're at a pizza place. Now, you have to like pizza for this analogy to work. Um but like, imagine you're at a pizza place, and the server comes up to you and says, would you like to try our house pizza? And they say that it comes with, you know, all these random things, any kind of topping, doesn't matter. Um, but they're all pizza toppings, not like crazy stuff. And someone is like, sure, it doesn't matter. I'll eat it. They're a pan person. They don't care what the toppings are. The toppings don't bother them. The toppings are irrelevant. They just want pizza. But a bi person would be like, no, can I pick my toppings, please? And the toppings could be anything. It's not limited to like bi isn't two, it's two or more. So like, it's not them saying, "Oh, well, I just want male and female." It's like, "Oh, well, I'm picky about what, like, my attraction is to specific things." So, you know, maybe they're like me, where I'm more like female bodied people. So that would be my topping choices. So that's, I always do it with the pizza analogy, or like cake. Cake's another good one too, because a lot of people like cake. So you could do like people will come up to you and they'll say, okay, well, I have some cake. You know, do you want to eat my cake? Yeah, I made a cake, and you're like, and they're like, and someone would be like, yeah, sure, I'll take a slice, and it's like, okay, great. And so they go get it, but someone else is like, well, what kind of cake is it? Like, is it a certain flavor? Is it chocolate? Is it vanilla? Like, the person's worried about the cake. That person's a bi person. The person who's going to take the piece of cake no matter what is a pan person. Like, that's where I think the difference between the two comes up. But that's my interpretation. Um, but yeah, so anyway, that is my interpretation of bi versus pan, which is why I believe I'm a little more of a bisexual person than a pansexual person, like I thought I have been for a long time. I'm just gonna hang out here with Joker. He can be in the background. Um, but that's why I feel like I'm definitely more bi now than I was originally. Um, I'm glad you guys like the analogy. um, but yeah, so um, but yeah, I mean, if you guys ever have any questions, like, I am 29 years old. I am an adult. I've been through a lot of shit in my life. If you guys ever want to know any advice on anything you've been through or that you might go through in the future, just, you know, and like you just want to ask me any questions, I'm totally open to it. Like it doesn't bother me. I'm an adult and I've done a lot of adult things that weren't really, you know, given a that weren't really given a tutorial on how to do as an adult, so I don't mind helping with anything. Sorry, I need a pillow to hold my. There we go. I had to put a pillow under my arm so I could hold this up. I'm actually going to use the Panace pillow. Ah, there we go. Anyway, yeah, Nun Pizza. A bi person bought that pizza because they were very specific on how they wanted their pizza. Nun Pizza left beef. I can't believe someone actually made that pizza. It's really funny. Okay. Anyway, guys, what would you like to talk about now? Do you guys have anything else? I'm only going to do this for about another 20 minutes. I think Dot's scratching at the door to be let in again. Oh, yeah, Link? Neat. I'm not an artist, so I like it when artists draw things. Well, she probably went downstairs to find food and use the restroom and then come back in because she stays in my room all the time. So, anyway. The kitties are so cute on my bed right now. Look at the kitties. Look at Callie. Isn't she cute? Look at Callie. She's so cute. Look at her. Oh, I gotta get up and let in Dot because she's being a butt. Virgil, what's she doing? What's she doing? Go, Virgil. Go on. Come on in, Dot. Don't meow at me. Come on. Thank you. Okay. You're making me show off my dirty bedroom. Why would you do that? Anyway. See, here's the posters, guys. See? So we got Taking on Anxiety. We got Becoming a Cartoon. Accepting Anxiety Part 1. And Accepting Anxiety Part 2. They are a little bit smaller than they were, though, because Thomas changed stores and they're not the same size anymore. Yeah, and the rest of these are all the other episodes. I put them in the frames. So not only am I paying $20-something per each poster, but I'm also paying an extra $10 to put it in the frame because the frame is $10. Okay, we're going to try this a different direction. Let's see. Oh, Virgil's just a black cat. Though if you take him outside, he's actually like a brown color. He's not even technically black. I've heard of a lot of theories of Deceit taking Virgil's place, but I don't know if that's something they'll do. Because, like, and the reason why I say that is because of the fact that, like, Thomas and Joan and all the writers don't tend to do the same thing twice. And they already did the Deceit hiding as somebody else. And then they did it again as a joke with Logan. So I don't think they're going to do that again. It seems very unlikely. I think Lois had a question. Let me see here. Lois said, how did you deal with the transition between living with your parents and living on your own? Well, I actually had a separate experience. They had a separate, okay, so when I was 20 years old, I moved out of my parents' house to live with a high school friend. We wanted to get our own place. So I moved out and I lived with her for a year. She went through a lot of shit that year, and she ended up needing to move back into her parents' house after the year lease was up. What are you guys looking at? Well, go get it, Callie, whatever you're looking at. Sorry, the cats were like both staring at something. I have no idea what they're looking at. And so I ended up having my first. I don't like calling him. I don't like referring to him as a boyfriend because like it's been 10 years and like we're really close friends still. His name is Matt. I might talk about him sometimes. But he decided to move in with me because at the time we were dating. So I didn't have to. I had nowhere to go. If she left, I had nowhere to go. Because my parents still lived. My parents had not I couldn't move back in with my parents because they were trying to sell their house, and the house they had already like moved stuff into my bedroom, so like I literally couldn't come back. Um so he signed on to the lease and we lived there for another year. Um I don't know if the transition was difficult or not because I've always been pretty self-sufficient with things that I need done for me. Um so it's kind of difficult if you're a responsible person that takes care of yourself, you'll be fine. If you've had done everything, if you've had everything done for you your entire life, like you've never done laundry and you've never done the dishes, you've never had animals to take care of, it is a definite interesting road. Um, Definitely not the easiest thing to do because you realize how much you don't have when you move out for the first time because you go to find something and you're like, "Oh, I don't have that." Um it's not it's difficult because you you get you get to the point where everything becomes too soft, I guess, to where like you wonder if you're supposed to do something every day and you realize that like when you live away from your parents you're given a lot more freedom and sometimes that can be a good thing but it can also be a bad thing. Because for me structurally I'm not good when I'm alone. My thoughts leaving me alone and with my thoughts is bad. If I could be in a room with somebody 24/7, 365, at least one other person, not even bothering them, just in the same presence as them, I would be a much better person. Um and the reason why is because when I'm left alone in a room to my own devices, I get very I don't want to say nervous, but I get very lonely very fast. It's dumb, I know. Yeah. Um okay. I didn't mean to do that, sorry. I thought the camera was a little close to my face, but I'm just holding it too close. So Lois, I didn't really answer your question. I apologize. Um, but like the transition of living from on your own to living with your parents to living on your own, it's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be. It's really not. It's actually a lot of fun. It's freeing, and just don't forget to take control of your space. Um, I haven't really done this because I spend more of my money on merchandise than like household stuff. But like don't be afraid to like interior decorate your house. Like it's your home. You know, buy that little knickknack that looks cute that can just sit on a shelf because it's your house and you can do whatever the heck you want. Buy that cute shower curtain because no one can tell you that you can't. It's your house. Like, you know, don't be afraid to have fun in your house because you know from previous times that you weren't able to do that. Um, no one's going to judge you because it's your house. Um, and I think that's the most important thing to remember is that you don't need to buy everything at once either. Like, don't. Okay, I know there's all these lists of like people are like prepare to move into your first apartment, and they give you this big like lists of stuff of like oh here's everything that you need to buy before you get your first apartment. Don't do that. It's a waste of money. Don't do that. Best thing to do would be to move in with what you have and then as you realize things you don't have, make a list for your first your first like Walmart trip or wherever you go to buy stuff. And do it then. That way you know that item will actually be used. You don't want to sit there and make this list up of random stuff that other people say that you're gonna need. Like, I don't need a blender. I don't need a Keurig because I don't drink coffee. But people will put those on those absent lists. I'm just like, this doesn't apply to me. That's why it's more important for you to live in your own apartment. Get the essentials down, obviously. Oh, my mom's here. Oops. I might have to go, guys. My mom's here. I have no idea what she's here for. My brother came back too. Well, Lola freaks out. She's a Yorkie, so like anytime loud noise happens, she's got to bark at it. But no, my mom's here. You guys want to say hi to my mom and my brother? Oh shit. No, I'm not. I'm right here, and I'm bringing my live stream down here. Huh? I'm bringing my live stream to say hi to everybody. I turn the camera around. They all say hi. He's like, hi, Mom. That's my mom, guys.
Hi.
That's my brother, the one that always calls me.
Hello. This is my Lola.
Yeah, everybody is saying hi. Oh, yeah, you guys can see Lola finally in a better way. She's all shaved right now.
She looks so sweet. She looks like she's comfy, so she could see.
Yeah, we try to cut her hair in between it, but like she just doesn't like us to mess with her.
Mm-hmm. She loves me now. She loves me now.
Oh, my parents, my family's doing good because my mom's happy right now because she gets to be with the dog. Because they're just like, how you doing?
Hello.
Virgil, do you know what's in that box? The kitty's got a present.
Yep, the kitty's got a present. There's Callie up in here.
Okay, yeah. Don't show that side.
How about I saw Callie down here?
Oh, it's the dog's name is Lola, guys. Her name is Lola, and she never sits still for more than 5 seconds. Yeah, where is Callie?
Come here, Virgil.
He's gonna run away. Oh, thanks. My tree would have ornaments on it if I didn't have cats. But they knocked them all off.
So, you got something to open that up with?
Yeah. I'll get my knife. Where my knife is. I think it's in my purse, which is upstairs. Did I take my purse? I did. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go get it upstairs, and I'll say bye to them.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Oh, I can't press a button. Okay. Well, my knife is in my purse because of where I work. Oh, Callie's in my room, guys. Okay. No, I have a knife in my purse because I work at a hardware store, and I keep all of my stuff I keep for work in my purse. And right now we have to wear this stupid little Christmas apron. So my knife is in there. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go since my mom is here now. Bye, Leek. I'll see you later. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully there'll be an actual video out before the next live stream. I'm gonna hope, for the love of God, that I get my voice back and I can record again. Apparently my knife isn't in my purse. I have no idea where it is. Yay. It might be in my car. But I'll see you guys. And yeah, I'll talk to you later, Mandy. And I'll see you guys all next time. I love you guys. Keep smiling. Don't be afraid to hit me up on any social media. Like I said, I'm pretty bored all the time. So hit me up, vigilandvirgil.tumblr.com or on Twitter at RileyLoganYT. Bye. Here, we'll end on Dot. Say bye, Dot. Say bye. Say bye, Dot. You're a pretty kitty. Pretty baby.